Hey there guys, Ibadaki Ben here. So I'm at Sunshine Tidings and I've given it a huge overhaul from the last one you might have seen. So let's take a look. So outside I've got a corpse or two, damaged tent, some lights, another corpse, or somebody who's lazy, I don't know. So going inside, we've got a damaged tent over here, and we've got like a station for making leather. We've got a cannon. The cannon doesn't actually do anything, by the way, it's just for effect. And we've got our windmill, which is powering the generator underneath. So we'll go around this place from this side. So in here we've got our shop, so we've got our bar, we've got a kitchen area with cooking station, it's a stove and fridges along with some food, and then we've got our doctor and our cafe kind of eating area. So yeah, a bit strange to have a doctor in the same room as the bar, but you know, you go and drink, get drunk, go visit her, she makes you feel better. So moving through, we can go around the back of this. Before I actually had it covered up to here, but the new options you've got for fences and things has meant that I've actually been able to extend it a bit, and it's got a better flow to it. So there are some small gaps like this one, but nothing can actually get through it. So I'm using a mod that allows you to scrap pretty much every settlement item, so I can actually scrap buildings in this. So there was a building here, I've scrapped it, and I've built this. So we've got a living area, and then we've got a lot of bunk beds in here. The bunk beds act as two, so that's kind of nice. Moving through, this building here is the communal sort of laundry room and bathroom. So every room actually has a toilet, sink and shower. This one also has a bath and then toilet, sink, shower options. They've each got their own locker, and you've got your bin. So moving around even more, we've got our standing turret. We've got some tents around the back. You've got an outhouse toilet, and then we've got some more tents. So the tents actually act as beds, which is kind of useful. So you can't really attach doors to these buildings, so I put in some sliding doors. And this is my living area, so as you can see, the furniture is a bit nicer and the layout is a bit more homely. So this is the layout of the main room. So I've got these lights. I use these a lot in my settlements, but they give the best lighting effect, I think. So yeah, that's basically one of these buildings. So going round to the back, we have a guard station. So I've put some turrets outside of the fences just to add some protection, and then a guard post here because I tend to get attacked a lot from the back. So I've added basically one of the turrets here, and there's one over on the other side which you saw earlier. So this building here, you've got a washing machine, then you've got the cafe seats, beds, and it's fairly simple. Ooh, money. Yay, 15 caps. So this one's fairly simple in design, not as nice as my one. And this area is our shop. So we've got armor and weapons, and then you've got the area that you can use for crafting. So I've also got my power armor station here, and then this is just various shit they're selling, which it does actually look like shit as well, but it's just for effect, it doesn't actually do anything. Moving down the hill a bit, we've got a bus home. I love these buses, they really do make good homes. So if you go in, you've got a bed, and then we've got our radio, which you can actually activate. It just plays Diamond City Radio, but yeah. So then we've got another communal area with another radio. So if you turn this one on and off, it doesn't actually show any difference, so there's no lights or anything. Then he's got his own self-sufficient farm. Look at him, the kinky sod. And we've got another farm on this side. So this is one farm, the main one really. So going through, we have another bus here. So we've got a bed, and then they've got some storage. They've got their own little radio, and they've got their TV and chair. And again, they're self-sustained. They've got their own food supply and water supply. So there's also a big water tank here, which also helps with keeping them hydrated. So there's the graveyard as well, which goes along here. And then we've got this other place. So this one comes complete with clothes as well. They haven't actually done any of their tidying, and you've got a guard uniform. So each layout I've kept a bit different, whereas before they were all pretty much the same. But I've got my other power, more water going through here, random razor grain as well. And then this is the Nuka bus, so there's just one bed in here. I couldn't fit any furniture in here because the seats are still in this one. I didn't know that when I placed it, and it took a long time to find the other bus that fits in, because it just wouldn't fit, and I couldn't be bothered to redo the whole fence, so yeah, I gave up on that. And then this is the last one, so there's more beds in here, desk area, and then the TV area. And what's this? Oh yeah, the vault suit. And finally we've got, I suppose you can say it's storage. So we've got all of our storage that goes around, all the stuff kind of crammed in. We've got our experimental plants, and you've got the place for skinning. And I don't know what to do with this little hut. I was going to turn it into a like a drug lab kind of thing, but I haven't decided yet. So this building I've actually kept as another sort of place for crafting. So this robot is a scavenging station. You've got another one here and over here. We've got our main power supply for the whole place, along with a computer terminal. So we've got this all here. Now this powers to Conduit, which actually goes outside here. So it enables me to connect through the wall and send the power outside, which is pretty useful. I've got this, basically these chests automatically restock different items. So the power comes out here, as you can see. It then goes up, connects all the way along, and it connects to my sort of main guard area, which then goes from building to building and all the way around. These wind turbines, they don't really provide much power, because they only provide about 3 to 5 power. I can't really remember, but they're not enough to power this whole settlement. So they're just there to look nice, pretty much. So going up here, we have a guard station and the guard's living quarters, complete with his own little armory. He's also got his radio as well for when shit goes down, so he can see the whole front of the place, which is perfect. So yeah, that's my overall design, all junked robots, but that's the overall design. I've used quite a lot of mods for this to keep it looking nice, and I wanted it to look kind of lived in and relaxing, so I added in some different trees. So you got a mixture of dead trees and then autumn red trees as well. I was going to add green trees, but got a bit of a combination. We got the yellow, sort of like starting autumn, and then the hardcore red autumn leaves. So yeah, that's my settlement. So if you like it, please let me know, and if you'd like to see me make any more like this, then leave a comment. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks to everyone for watching and supporting my channel. As always, please leave a like and comment, as your feedback is greatly appreciated, and if you haven't already, subscribe now. Also, you may like to follow me on Twitter, like my Facebook page, add me as a friend, add me to your Google circles, follow me on Instagram, add me on Tumblr, join my group, subscribe to my Twitch account, reshare my Facebook posts, retweet all my tweets,
like all my statuses and pictures, comment on everything I've done, and watch every single video I've made twice.
Thank you.